This is the True Believers Bible Study with Ray McCollum. Let's figure things out.
We learned in our last lesson that we cannot know a person unless that person chooses to reveal themselves to us. If someone never speaks or expresses their opinions or how they feel about things, it's impossible to really know that person. Well, the Bible tells us that God is a person, and the Bible is his self-revelation of himself. The Bible tells us and reveals to us the nature of God, the disposition of God, the qualities and attributes of God, and how God sees things. The Bible contains God's revelation of himself. Now, it's important to understand there are two very specific kinds of revelation that God has given to us and to his creation. The first revelation is called general revelation or universal revelation. That's the term theologians use to describe how God reveals himself to men through his creation. And all men are given this general or universal revelation of God. We find that expressed in the scriptures in Psalm 19, verses 1 to 4. The heavens are telling the glory of God, and their expanse is declaring the work of his hands. Day to day pours forth speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. There's no speech, nor are there words. Their voice is not heard, but their line has gone out through all the earth, and their utterances to the end of the world. This means that the general revelation of God is available to everyone, everywhere, and at all times, whether they've ever read the Bible or not. General revelation or universal revelation is the evidence of the existence of nature and nature of God, which is evident to everyone. You can see it in the order of the universe, in the orderliness of how the earth functions, day and night, the seasons, all the complexities of how the human body functions. There's hundreds of different facets of just the organ that we see by, the eye, in human beings. All of these are just general revelations of the nature of God. While the debate continues between creationists and evolutionists, even a casual observer of the created order suggests intelligent design, that this creation that we live in, this earth, the heavens and the earth, and everything in the earth, testifies to an intelligent designer behind the creation. The Bible says the general revelation of God that he gives of himself and his creation is so strong that the only way to avoid it is to suppress it. We find this in Romans chapter 1, verses 18 to 20. The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. That's the word. Men suppress the truth in unrighteousness, because what may be known about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power, and his divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. So Paul is saying that there's enough evidence of the Creator in his creation that the only way to avoid it is to suppress that evidence in wickedness. The evidence God gives of himself in his creation leaves men without excuse. And so, it's not what men don't understand about God that condemns them. It's what they understand and yet suppress about God condemns them. And even though what men can observe in creation is sufficient to convince reasonable men that God exists, we need to understand that general revelation alone is insufficient for salvation. That requires the second kind of revelation, which is known as special revelation. The special revelation is saving revelation. It's particular revelation. And that is expressed in Matthew 16, where Jesus is asking, "Who do men say that I am?" And there were different opinions. But Peter said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus said, "Blessed are you, Simon, for this was not revealed to you by men, but by my Father in heaven." So the saving revelation of God is a special revelation. It's a unique revelation. And so those are the two kinds of revelation of God that he has given to human beings: universal or general in his creation itself, and special revelation when God reveals his identity in Jesus Christ. We'll have more next time. If you're enjoying these podcasts, please like us, share us, become a member, join us, follow us on our social platforms. We would be so blessed if you would do that. See you next time.
True Believers Bible Study is made possible by people just like you. To make a donation, please visit truebelieversbiblestudy.com.